See, see. 3-2. We are back. Thank you for giving me 5 minutes, guys. Happy that you are back. I don't know who is back, but anyway, thank you for all the people that were there for that first watch along together with me. New experience for me. For sure, YouTube decided and Juventus decided that 90 minutes for a first time were not enough. So we went to extra time. We did 120 minutes. Ciao Eamon, ciao G, ciao Doviostar, ciao Simone Sterri. We didn't deserve that all. We played shock. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. But we will speak about it. Ciao Stavros. Again, you were there. Robert was there. Ciao Sam. Ciao Berna out. Ciao Jamil. Yeah, Berna played bad, but he played better when Cristiano Ronaldo went in. So ciao to all the people. It's really late in Pakistan. I know, guys, it's not my fault. It's the fault of Juventus because Juventus couldn't win in the 90 regular time minutes. So what about that? What about that game? That game that we won 3-2. It's really a strange game, to be honest, because we started with a really strange formation with the surprise Wesley. We were doubting about Dragusin, to be honest, in the beginning, but then it started to be really confirmed that Dragusin would start, and he started, so it was not a surprise anymore. But then we had our friend Wesley, Brazilian player that played from the start. So that was one of the big surprises of the game. I will split it really easy in the 4 parts that we saw. The first one, amazing Juve, tremendous Juve. That was really great. Let's be honest. Second half, a disaster of Juve, disaster. We were nowhere. We were not organized. We were tired. I thought that we had zero energy left in our legs. This is a reality. And then we had a first half of the extra times that Juventus were born again like a phoenix rising from the dead. And with even Bernardeschi that started to play a bit better in that 15 minutes. Ronaldo was there, a bit more confidence for Juve, and then the second half of the extra times where I don't know how to summarize it because actually we played without any organization. At the end, the most important thing is that we won 3-2 with a goal from the young guy, Tunisian guy from 21 years old. He's born in 1999, a player from under 23 that was able to be there today. Rafia, Tunisian guy like Khedira, for example. Khedira is German nationality, but his origins are for Tunisia. So we have a Tunisian guy that solved the game with actually not an easy goal. But let's start analyzing the game. And I will read the most of your comments, or I will try to, guys. Not always easy. I totally disagree with you, Giuseppe, this time. I don't know what, because I'm speaking since more than 3 hours, Juventini of the world. But it's fine to disagree with me, guys. Rovella was good. Scamacca was really good for Genoa. Piazza was not bad, but we have King Cap Gaming who's saying Arthur saved us in today's match. Wow, I have to say, and then we can talk about it, but for me, and I will already anticipate you, for me, Arthur, man of the game, even if at a certain moment I thought that we lost him because he was on his knees. He couldn't breathe anymore. He was really dead in the end of the second half, but I don't know where he found the energy to save that goal on the line. Ciao Gio. Jay, I like the way Pirlo is rotating the squad. The team slowly but surely is starting to gel and has a nice win streak. We will get stronger second half. I agree with that. What I'm really happy with and what I'm proud of is especially that first half where we saw that even with young players, with new players that never played for Pirlo, like Dragusin because he played a few minutes, but he knew what he had to do. Wesley, he knew what he had to do. Portanova didn't know what he had to do. So Portanova, for sure, emotional game for him because he played his last game with Juve. He will go to Genoa. He played in a position that is really difficult, and we saw it multiple times. All the players that started in that Ramsey position, I call that the Ramsey position because it's a hybrid 10 and midfield position. They had some difficulties. They had a lot of difficulties playing these kinds of position because they are a bit lost, and Portanova was lost. On top of that, you add all the external factors, and you understand that for Portanova it was a difficult one. Yeah, it is difficult. Let's be honest, it is difficult. But Bernardeschi and Portanova, worst of the game. Then we had, for me, the best one of the first half, and we talk about it, were Kulusevski, Arthur, and who did I say? I don't remember. And another one, I don't remember. And Wesley in the first half. If we speak about the whole game, Arthur is above everyone today. Rabiot played really bad when he entered. The last time he was immediately when I did the green light, the traffic lights, I put it seconds right behind Danilo, man of the match. This time, no, bad. And this is one of the problems of Juventus. You never know what midfielder you will see. Sometimes Arthur is doing great, sometimes he's doing bad. Same for Rabiot, same for Bentancur, that again had another yellow card, so he was subbed again at the first half. Difficult. As is just saying, Morata didn't pass to Arthur. He should score. He could score. Yeah, Morata. I saw some selfishness in the strikers today, especially with Kulusevski. Kulusevski was really selfish at a certain moment of the game, but also Morata. I agree. Mm. We go through. For me, the worst thing of the game, unfortunately, is that we had to go to the extra time because we had an advantage on Inter that played 120 minutes with a lot of their starters today. And we lost that advantage because we also had to play 120 minutes to win versus a Genoa that in the first half were dead. We just had to score a bit more and concretize the occasions that we had. We didn't. Scamacca was impressive. I agree. A beast. I agree with that. And what a second goal of Genoa. Let's be honest. We see people that are really proud of being Tunisian, or it's maybe just to say that Rafia was good. He didn't start it well, but then he started to understand what was expected for him, and he did actually better than Portanova, not only for the goal, but for his performance. Ryan is saying, I have been told that Dragusin will be a great player. Unfortunately, we cannot see Felix Correa on the pitch. I have a complete faith in Primavera. And this is for me something that today we have to say and to admit. The project Primavera or under 23, whatever, especially the under 23, is starting to work finally after so many years. Now we started to invest, and we also see that we are able to pick some players from our under 23 squad to put them in first squad, and they are not doing bad. Dragusin, 18 years old, great game. Rafia, even Portanova would have been a nice player. Are they ready to be started at Juventus? This is a big question mark, and for me, it's a no at the moment. But we see a big progression versus the past. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Good news for Chiellini. Beautiful assist for Kulusevski. I agree with that. Kulusevski that was able to score the first goal in Serie A, score the first goal in Coppa Italia. Hopefully he can score also the last goal in Champions League in the final. That would be really beautiful. I saw a Ronaldo that entered with the will of winning the game, and this is beautiful to see, because when you are a star like Ronaldo and you have to enter on the bench in a Coppa Italia game with players that can be your son because they are so much younger than him, it's not always easy to enter. Did he do crazy things? No, but you saw immediately the difference of Juventus mentality. It was like Ronaldo came in and the team started to believe again that it was possible. Sebi is asking when is the Twitch final. It will be on Friday. On Friday, epic final. I cannot reveal what it will be, but there will be different tests between Marco and myself. It will be an epic final where I believe for 1 hour or even more, we will really entertain everyone or try to entertain. And this time also the votes of people in the Twitch will count. So be there to support me as much as you can. I ask you a favor, and this is so important for me, and I will repeat it. We have to be fair play also with our opponents. That means that I don't want to see from us insults or whatever. If you want to support me, but we are not against other people. This is not fair play. Who I am facing in the final, it's Marco from IFTV. Yeah, and it will be really, really, really great. So speaking about the game, what can we say more? I saw really beautiful Wesley, Dragusin, Chiellini, he's back. That's an important recuperation for us. I didn't expect Morata to play so long, and we saw it. Clearly, he was so tired. I agree with that. He was tired. Normally it was a player that could have been changed at the 60th, 70th minute, but the game changed and we had to go, like Jad is saying, fino alla fine, until the end. No, I'm proud. I'm proud of my Juventus with all the difficulties that we had. With all the difficulties that we had, with all the injuries, with all the COVID situation, with everything, playing every 3 days, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I'm proud of my Juventus, proud of what we saw in the second half as well. Sami is saying, I'm surprised Arthur lasted 120 minutes. In Barca, he barely played 70. But to be honest, at a certain moment of the second half, he was really clearly, really tired. But then he found the energy to do better. People are asking for the green chair. Am I able to do the green chair? I don't know if it's because I had to put my chair a bit up. So let's see if I'm able to do it. The beautiful news is that from the moment I plug it in, normally it should have memorized that we are in green. Can I do it or not? Let's see. It's green. Yes, it's green. It's green. I love that because the chair now is used to win. We are used to win. I love that. Is it everywhere? Yeah, it's green. It's green. So that's great. Dybala was on the bench, I mean sitting. Yeah, he was supporting the team because we were playing at home, so we didn't have to travel really far away, but he's injured and it's a big loss. It's a big loss because Morata clearly was not at the top form, and now we will have 4 days to rest. Luckily, we don't play tomorrow. We play on Wednesday. That means that we have tomorrow, Thursday to rest. Then Friday we will train, Saturday we'll train, and then we will travel to Milan to play versus Inter, hopefully for a really, really beautiful one. The positive thing that Pirlo is able to find solutions every game in 2021 so far, despite difficulties. Yes, it's true. It's true. I agree with that. We have to praise also Pirlo that is able to give the chance to the young players, even if we didn't have a lot of options. So absolutely, but he could have played with Frabotta and with Bernardeschi on the wings to be more secure. No, he decided to play with Bernardeschi and Wesley. Great choice. That means that he has also some knowledge about the young guys and the guts and the balls to play them. That's a great one. Rafia, and that's beautiful. I dedicate this goal to my mom. You know that I'm a family man. I have a wife, I have a son, and probably I was screaming a bit too much because they are all sleeping and I was screaming too much during the game. I'm sorry. I will buy some flowers to my wife tomorrow. But I love these kinds of message because it's a young guys. I told you, born in '99 from Tunisia, playing at Juventus, having the chance of his life to enter, to do a pass to Cristiano Ronaldo. I saw that at a certain moment, the emotions of him giving the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo is beautiful. And then when he's dedicating to his mom, he entered here in my heart. Absolutely. We will be fine against Inter. 1 week rest is a lot. It's not really 1 week, but nearly for sure. We are used to play a lot. A lot will depends. A lot will depend on how we will be able to recuperate players, because we know that we have different situations. First, we have the three players that were positive at COVID-19. Just a recap, and then we go back to the game. But I think it's important to speak about it. We have Alexandro. Alexandro had some slight symptoms. So this is something that, as per protocol, when you test negative, and normally the result will come tomorrow, he needs 3 days to be without symptoms to do the test again, and then he can reintegrate the team. So he has some chances to be there on Sunday. Then we have Cuadrado. He had no symptoms, so he was asymptomatic. That means that Cuadrado, from the moment that he tests, 1 day later, have Alexandro. If he's negative, he can reintegrate the team. And then we have De Ligt. De Ligt, it's really, really, really difficult. Why? Because he will receive his result test on Sunday before going to Milan. So will he be able to travel? I don't believe so. This is for the players positive to COVID-19. Even if they go back, will they be ready to play or not? I don't know, but it would be great to have them on the bench. I see Homo Iratus who's saying the defense organization is worrying. I agree with that. I agree that, again, we had to concede a goal, especially the first goal, where we see that cross is coming, and you had zero communication between three players, actually, between Rafia, between Dragusin, and between Demiral. Because what's happening at that moment is that you have Demiral and Dragusin on the same player, with Wesley coming from the right and trying to mark the second guy, the guy that scored. So for me, it's not really a mistake of Wesley, but it's a mistake of the two central defenders that goes both of them on the same man, even if Dragusin is going a bit more. So I would give it a 40% to or maybe a 50% to Dragusin, 40% or maybe 30% to Demiral, and then 20% to Wesley. They were all mistakes, and I think you formalized quite well. And the defense organization is worrying, because it's not the first time that we concede again, and that we were in trouble. The second goal, it's a disaster from the team, and also Bonucci that was playing the offside and he missed it. I was also thinking it was offside, but it was not. Yeah, Dragusin should have went to the other guy. I agree with that. But hey, guys, he's young. He has a lot of potential, because after that he didn't miss anything. So really great game from Dragusin. Rafia is the future. Pay attention, because this is most of the time the mistakes that we fans are doing. We see young players like Dragusin, like Wesley, like Rafia playing well for a part of the game, and then suddenly they become the future stars, the best of the world. Chill, because otherwise it's like Frabotta did an amazing game versus Sampdoria, and then he went a bit lost. He lost himself, because it's difficult. It's not the same thing as playing, one great game. A lot of players are able to do that, one great game, but being consistently great, it's totally different. I don't know the feeling of everyone, but I'm very happy. For me, it's a big win. We played with 3 starters under 23, and it's an under 23 who scored a winning goal. I agree personally with you. I'm super proud of that. People, when I was doing the watch along, were saying to me, Giuseppe, calm down. It's not a Champions League game, but I cannot resist. I'm really sorry. When I see these kind of Juventus playing with young players or whatever, and we go for the win, I'm proud of my team, and I'm stressing because I love my team. And it is a feeling, whatever we play, even if we are playing Juventus A versus Juventus B in Villa Perosa, I am stressed. This is what I feel. I'm sorry, and I'm super happy. My great friend Khalifa is asking, where is Marco? He's not speaking about the Marco of the final, he's speaking about another Marco. And again, I have to admit, I have no idea where Marco is. Am I ready for Inter? Yes, but before that, I have the final on Friday. So focus now on the Friday, because I have a lot of things to prepare. We will speak about really a lot of things, and then focus on Inter on Sunday. I will have an Inter fan on the channel on Sunday at 4 p.m. my time for 30 minutes live together. We will have a fun time because I want to see also his opinions about that big clash, that big game that can bring us really near to the top. We are going to learn from our mistakes, yes, absolutely. But if I see Juventus, and this is something that makes me happy, if I see Juventus today with the mistakes that we did, yes, but we also have excuses today, but we are able to do 4 wins in a row, even if it's Coppa Italia. Well, we still have 3 in a row in Serie A and 1 of today. If Juventus didn't want to, if we were a team that didn't care, and that's why I want to pin that one, especially that comment from Bismarck. If we were a team that didn't care, we would have led the game like that. We would have lost the game. We would have not fight back in the first half of the extra time, and Juventus cared. They cared. They did, and I'm super happy about that. Really, 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 really. Focus on Friday. I saw. Thank you guys. Juventus made a lot of risk. Buffon was making me nervous. I don't believe that Buffon was making us nervous because it was a defensive package that was not organized. But we have to put it also in context, guys. I don't know what you think, but if we put it again in context, we have to say that Demiral, Dragusin, Chiellini, it's the first game that they play together with Wesley in support. If I would have told you that this year we would have played with these 4 people in the back, with Bernardeschi on the other side, I think you would have tell me that I was a fool, that it was not possible. So, but I agree that the mistakes are always coming in the same kind of situations with the starters or with the subs, whatever. Juventini, you are just flooding 10 times every sentence. What's wrong with you? I have no idea what Steph is saying. Thank you for the information. Murad dice, ti abbandono un attimo che vado a vedere il video di Kino. Non so se è live o solo un video, però se è live fagli un saluto da parte mia. Berna should play as a left wing back against Inter better than Frabotta. I didn't like the performance of Bernardeschi in the 91st minutes. He was way better in the extra time. But first, at a certain moment, we were commenting Bernardeschi, and he was better with the hands when he was doing throw-ins than with the feet. But then the Bernardeschi of the extra time, he was good. Ciao, Mohamed. I personally don't think that Scamacca is a wise choice, but I don't think as well, to be honest. We are looking for a fourth striker. Te lo spiegherò in DM Twitter. Sorry, but it's really bothering. Certo, Steph, no, fammi sapere. Sono sempre aperto a ricevere feedback, informazioni, e dopo ne parleremo con calma. Con piacere, assolutamente sì. Where is Marco? That must be the most asked question during the live videos. Absolutely. I don't know what I was saying again, but Adam is negative today, saying that Wesley sucks. I don't agree because he played really well in the beginning. He has potential now. If you tell me that he was really bad in defense to give support, I agree. Because we suffered a lot on that side. I agree with that. Berna can't deal with pressure. Giuseppe Melegoni played well. He's strong. We seemed. I was speaking before reading Mark 1. I was speaking about Scamacca. The problem with Juventus is that Pirlo asked absolutely to have a fourth striker. Not a fourth striker, anyone, but he was really speaking about one precise kind of striker. It's a replacement for Morata, someone that can actually stay there, fill in the box, and replace him for a few minutes per game, or if really we are in an emergency, so that we don't have to change completely our way of playing. Okay. We tried with Quagliarella because he would have been perfect, because it's a guy that accept to be on the bench. That was not expensive at all, but the problem was that Quagliarella wanted 18 months of contract while we are giving him 6 months, and that's why he stayed at Sampdoria. I kind of understand that choice. On the other hand, Scamacca is a player that Juventus want on loan with a possibility to buy, okay, an option to buy, while Genoa, and I think they are correct, they are saying we want you to pay him. We want an obligation to buy with a value of 25 million euro. And then I'm thinking, guys, it's his first season in Serie A. I don't agree. It's not worth 25 million with an obligation to buy. Now I understand that they want to sell him instead of loan him. Why should they loan him? It was good, but for me, not for 25 million euro to sit on the bench. Then we play with Kulusevski as a fourth striker, and I'm really happy. And then we focus on other areas on the field. But this is Mercato. Mark was saying we seem to lack stamina during the second half. We always ended up defensively and go slow. I agree. We cannot do that against Inter. They are strong in the last 15 minutes. I totally agree. But today, look at how many players we were missing. McKennie, Chiesa, even Bonucci, Danilo in defense. You can't expect from Chiellini, Demiral that they were at top level, but we were lacking. I agree with you. I agree with you on the second half, and we have to pay attention because Conte will be pumped up 100%, and he will go for it. There were a lot of inexperienced lads on the pitch, and a few mistakes were prone to happening. So we knew it. It's a shame because we had the game in our hand. Pirlo, I agree with Pirlo. Cafe Bono is saying you deserve to go rest now. I will not do a really long live, absolutely not. But I agree with the words of Pirlo, because we were starting so well. If we would have closed the game, we would not have played 120 minutes with fear. With the fear giving all of us, with Morata being obliged to play 120 minutes, with Ronaldo obliged to play for the last 35 minutes. I agree. It's a pity. It's really a pity. I would love to have Pogba. You know that, guys. I'm a bit difficult. Mohamed is saying we are unable to finish the match clean sheet. We should improve this game. We have to finish it at 90 minutes. Yes. Even if we played with a lot of young players and so on, we should have won that game earlier. Kulusevski could have scored a hat-trick. He should have contributed more. Not enough composure in front of the goal today. Yeah, because he missed easy goals. And remember when I was saying that Cristiano Ronaldo missed a big one last game versus Sassuolo, the goal that we could have brought us to 2-1 at that moment, because it was 1-1. Now it was even worse. Guys, I was just checking. I missed 7 people that subscribe to the channel to have 10,500 right now live. That would be amazing. That would be a beautiful gift. Youngsters have to be given time. I like the exposure we are not giving them. We are now giving them. Yeah, Edgar, I agree. On the other hand, today we were obliged. I'm happy that Chiesa will be back, and McKennie as well. Will they be ready to play 90 minutes? I don't know, but luckily we will have them back. We didn't struggle tonight. If we had scored on the chances we created, we would have managed better. But we were playing with youngsters who were new to the game, and mistake can happen. Yeah, we have to forgive them as well. People are saying, subscribe. Let me know if we reach them. The the 10,500. That would be crazy. Liam is saying, I have to go to sleep because I have a school tomorrow. That's a really wise thing that you have to do. Do you want to give no, I don't want to lose time with giving scores today, or maybe we can just talk about it. Who was for you the man of the game? Who was for you the man of the game? Let me know in the comments. Ciao DLG. 24 shots, 13 on target. What a Juve. I liked Juve today, with the mistakes that we did, but I liked. I don't know if it's me only who saw that Scamacca pressed and more stronger than Morata. He plays well in passes and support the defense. Yeah, no, but that's the prototype of player that Pirlo wants. He really wants a player like Morata, absolutely, and Scamacca can do that. I totally agree. Now that he was better than Morata today, luckily for him, because Morata should not even have started today. Normally, if Dybala was there, it would have been Dybala and Kulusevski. I was even thinking that it would have been Kulusevski and Ronaldo today, with Morata in the second half. But you're tired. Yeah, I am tired. I'm tired. It's true. But man of the match, Arthur. Yeah, but yeah, it was not perfect. I agree. But on the other hand, he scored one goal. He did a lot in the first half, and that's the moment where he had to be subbed. And due to the game, we were not able to sub him. Um, Arthur, best of the match. Yeah, Beppe, your voice is shooting as I'm up on a 6-foot ladder prepping walls. Yeah, but you know why, Helena? It's because I did the watch along. So I'm talking now. I believe it's the fourth consecutive hour that I'm speaking. Rafia, man of the match. No. Decisive of the match because he changed the game. Yes. He was selfish at certain moments. Yeah. And that was strange because he already scored a goal. So I didn't understand that. Um, Pirlo's Juve certainly attack more, but don't yet know how to shut up the shop like the Juve sides of old. Certainly not boring, but also not great for one heart. I agree with Gary. Totally. So we are playing a more offensive game. We are playing a more attractive game, a more European game. But we have to fix these kind of lack of concentrations moments. I totally agree. Congratulations for Pirlo to trusting the young players. Ciao Dan. So we were able to rest several players for the match against Inter. Yeah, but we should have closed at 90 minutes because Arthur, that saved the goal, should have rest because will he be in form versus Inter? Will he play versus Inter? I'm a bit disappointed in Bentancur again today, because he played okay. He didn't play bad because he had a great understanding with Arthur in the first half. But again, that yellow card, not consistent, not able to play more. Rabiot, inconsistent. One day is doing really great, the other one is doing bad. Um, yeah. Uh, I would not be surprised to see Kulusevski and Ronaldo to start the game versus Inter. I would not. I would not be surprised with Morata as a sub. Let me be real. Pirlo should think about putting Bonucci on the bench when the Ligt is back. He has been performing bad. Uh, who do you play with? Who do you play with? This is the big question. You can be lucky that Bonucci is there because Bonucci is playing every single game. But now it's true that the 2-3 last games, he was not only doing some mistakes, but he was even mentally really, 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 really tired. So he had to rest. He rested a bit today. Is it enough? I don't know. He should. I don't know. People are saying put Demiral next to him. The plan for this season was not to start with De Ligt and Demiral. By the way, they played 40 minutes last year and they played one game together this year, where they played quite okay, I have to say. But normally it was De Ligt and Bonucci to start with, and rotating with Demiral playing a bit more with De Ligt. playing and try to find, these kind of affinities, communication, understanding each other, so that towards the end of the season they were ready to be the defense of Juventus for the next 10 years. But the problem is that, unfortunately, due to bad luck, we were never able to play them together, because or De Ligt was all the time out due to his shoulder, and then Demiral was also out due to injuries when De Ligt came back. And today we are at the same starting point as last year. They never had the opportunity to play really together, to start understanding them. Uh, no team can play 10 games a month without these catastrophic losses of impact and motivation. I agree with Steph. We are in a moment where it's not even football anymore. Even myself, I'm a real creative guy that like to change a lot of things on the channel, improving. But now we are playing so much that you don't have a lot of time. If you do live after live after live, game after game after game, Coppa Italia, and don't forget, this month we will have even one more game than all the other ones, because we play the Super Coppa on the 20th, because Napoli, they are giving us a gift. They said, yes, we will play on the 20th. I don't know. It's like you are saying the water is wet. It's the same thing. What do you want? If the date is the 20th, you have to play. But whatever. It's true. We are playing game after game after game. We are even unlucky, because you remember, I was reading in the morning news, the paper, and in Tuttosport, they were saying for the first time, Pirlo will have all his players at disposal. What did I read? What did they say? What did they wrote? Because from that moment, it was a catacomb. It was a disaster, with players with COVID, with players injury, with players with tired. So we never had the full team. So I agree, it's difficult to play football every three days. Milan is struggled yesterday with Torino. It's normal. The teams are tired. It's human, guys. Giuseppe, I want to tell you that all Tunisian people celebrate the debut of Rafia. It makes sense. I love Tunisia because I went there 2 times, and it's a really beautiful country with really nice people. So I'm super happy that we have also that community with us. Even if it's not now that they started to be black and white supporter, they were already. But having a guy like Rafia scoring a winning goal in Coppa Italia, a young player, it gives you proud of being Tunisian. Absolutely, yes. Um, I agree with Steph. This is so intense. Yeah, and we are not playing with robots, guys. Huh? We are playing with humans. They have feelings. Yeah, they are tired. They don't even have the time to train properly, because you travel, you rest, you do a theoretical study to understand what the coach is giving you as direction. You run a bit, and then you play every time. And it was December, it's January. It's crazy. uh I know I commented on that video that I was happy we had a full team. You remember, it was not so long time ago, huh? Why aren't we trying to go for Vlahovic as the fourth striker? He's just awesome, isn't he? Well, sometimes it's not only Juve that decide to go for one striker. You have to be three or four. I always no. I always say there are 5 parts involved. 5 parts involved, and then I want to read a comment of Eldin, who is giving information for Inter game. But there is the club that wants to buy, the club that needs to sell, the player, then you have the agent of the player, and then you have the fifth, it's the family or the wife of the player, because they can be decisive also. Look at Zinedine Zidane. He was super happy at Juventus. He was super happy. He didn't want to move, but his wife wanted to go away from Torino. She wanted, because she's Spanish, she wanted to go to Madrid, bigger city. I know, because I know really well Madrid. I went there so many times, I believe 30 times or something like that. So she really wanted to go. She wanted to go to Madrid, and she was pressing until he said, I need to go. I need to go. I have no choice. So Real Madrid was calling. The wife was calling for Madrid, and that's why maybe Vlahovic, we don't have him for that. Formation versus Inter. Szczesny in the goal. Chiesa, Danilo, Bonucci, Demiral, Frabotta, Rabiot, Weston, McKennie, Bentancur, Ronaldo, Morata. Let me think. Well, first of all, we have to check that we have players at our disposal, because we speak about McKennie, Chiesa, but will they be ready to start? I don't know. But otherwise, it looks a realistic and good lineup. Yeah, even if I believe that Weston can be on the bench to start, with Ramsey starting. And Arthur played really well today. So if he can be in physical condition, maybe Ramsey and Arthur and Bentancur, Weston on the bench to start. But that is a really great formation. I agree, if possible. Beppe, I know you like Rabiot, but it must be said, if we want Locatelli or Awar, he will not be able to get in the team, and he just is not consistent. I would take 40-60 million in a second for him. No, I agree. I don't like Rabiot, guys. I don't care about Rabiot. Here he is. Look. I have him here next to me. Look at Rabiot. So, no, seriously, Rabiot, it's not my friend. I don't care about him. To be honest with you, for people, no, I didn't have the channel at the time, but I always said that I didn't want Juventus to sign Rabiot. And every summer when we didn't sign him, I was happy to not sign him. And at a certain moment, ciao Angelo, at a certain moment we signed him. And then as every player that arrived at Juve, I give him a chance, because I don't want to judge without seeing. I gave him a chance. He played bad, and I was sure that I said, no, I don't want him. And then after the lockdown, he started to perform really well. And at a certain moment, he was, I will not say our best midfielder, but the less worse, because Matuidi was a disaster. Pjanic was a disaster. Khedira was not playing. Bentancur played well, and then he disappeared with really a lot of bad performances. So at a certain moment, he was the less worse player. And yeah, I'm jealous about his hair. That's a fact. But and also this season, he started really well. Now, if you tell me someone comes with 40 million for Rabiot, you sell him, I take the money. I will bring Rabiot myself to where? I don't know where, for sure. For me, Rabiot, that's the problem. Pirlo said he's at 70%, 80% of his capabilities and potential. Great for him, but I don't want that 70, 80% is his maximum. I don't want to see the 40% Rabiot like today. It was bad. The game before it was great, but that's the biggest problem for me in our midfield today, that we have players that we in the midfield that we don't know which player we will see on the pitch. Sometimes they are really great, sometimes they are not great, and this has to change really fast. Your thoughts about rumors regarding potential arrival of Sergio Ramos in the summer transfer window. He will be free to buy in the summer and great addition to the team. I like Sergio Ramos as, you know, I always say with him, sorry, it's a player that you hate when you don't have him, but you love when you have him. But he has some leadership skills. He had a really great relationship with Cristiano Ronaldo. He has experience. We know that probably Chiellini will be his last year. I told you, and I know that some people are taking me as a crazy, but for me, Demiral De Ligt, they are not ready to be the starter of Juventus. So if you can put there Sergio Ramos De Ligt, I think we have a great thing. Now, will that happen? I don't know, because at the end, Sergio Ramos is Real Madrid, and I think they will find something. If not, the problem is his salary, and you can't buy Pogba, Sergio Ramos, Cristiano Ronaldo, all with crazy salaries. You have to pay attention in the difficult moment we are in. Don't forget, we already lost like 80 millions of the stadium. But I like him. Yeah. Juventus, Buffon 5.5, Dragusin 6, Demiral 6. The ratings of Romeo Agresti, and then we will check together if we agree with them or not. But 5.5 for Buffon, 6 for the defenders, 7 for Bonucci, that played well the minutes that he played. I agree. Bonucci 6, Wesley 5.5. I don't agree. Cristiano Ronaldo 6, Bentancur 6, Rabiot 6, Arthur 7. Yes. Portanova 6. No, you can't give Wesley less than Portanova. This is impossible. Even if Wesley did a lot of mistakes on the right side because he was not able to cover. So we discussed about that. Bernardeschi 6, Kulusevski 7.5, Morata 7. Um, for me, Arthur was the best. I would give Arthur 7.5. Kulusevski was really dangerous, but he missed a lot. But he was dangerous, and he did a lot in the first time. He was able to take the ball, to run with it. Um, Portanova 5.5. Wesley a 6, because he showed beautiful things and he missed other things. For the rest, I more or less agree with Romeo Agresti. More or less. Rafia 7 he gave him. Yeah. Morata 5, but he scored, guys. He scored a goal. He was dangerous. He played when he didn't have to play. Bernardeschi gave him a 6 for me, even less, 5.5. Don't underestimate Demiral. He can play his soul for Juve. No. I don't underestimate Demiral. I really love the kid and the guy. He's good. He's good. I will never underestimate Demiral. He's good. The problem is, I say that I don't believe that they are ready to play together today, De Ligt and Demiral. That's what I'm saying. Now, the kid is good. He has a lot of things to do to arrive at the level of being the central defender of Juve, but he's good. Mancherà saying, Ciao Giuseppe, I have school tomorrow. Guys, go to bed. Go to bed. Yeah, I also wanted to see Felix Correa, but it is what it is. I didn't watch, and you also asked me who is Rafia. Rafia is an under 23 player from 99, so he's 21 years old. He had today the number 50. Tunisian player. A lot of people were speaking really great about him. We said it in the watch along. We said that when he entered, that he had a lot of potential, and at the end, he scored the winning goal. I hope so, Eldin. I hope so. What time is it in Belgium? 10 past midnight. Jack is saying, why use Ronaldo in this game? He is an older guy, need to be rest for the big games. Because we were doing 2-2, and more than Ronaldo solving the game, I believe that Pirlo used him to show a signal to the team. And Angelo is totally right. You go to bed, but don't forget to put a like and also subscribe. 5 more people to arrive at 10,500. 4 more people. Don't know if we are able to do that. Let's try. Let's try if we are able or not. So if you are new, subscribe. 5 more and we have 10,500. But what was I saying about the? I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I think it's a message from Pirlo to give to the team and to the young players. I put Ronaldo because I don't care. I want to win. I want to win that game. And it's a beautiful one because at the end you saw that the team woke up. My opinion, most Juve fans know nothing about Demiral. Uh, I, I saw him on the pitch live. I saw him one time on the pitch. He didn't play. Then I saw him at 11:30 in the evening. He was training alone after the game. I remember I was in the stadium alone, and I saw him. And then he said hello because he saw us that we were calling him. Great player, and last year he did seven beautiful games before the unfortunate injury. um, Guy with a lot of aggressivity, give his soul for the team. No, I can only praise Demiral. So don't misunderstand me. I really like Demiral, and for me, Demiral and Delict, they are the future. But we are in Italy. We need some adaptation. You are at Juventus, known for the best defense ever. So you need some automatism. It's not easy, and pay attention because we are not playing a 4-4-2, or we are not playing a 3-5-2. We are playing with that hybrid position. So it's always difficult because the guy on the right or on the left of the central defender, when we are defending with four, he has to go on the wing. And this is a position that Demiral today don't know. He can't interpret it like Danilo is doing, because they are two total different players. That's what I try to say. But I don't believe that people are underestimating it, not at all. Instead, the most of the people, if you do a poll or whatever, most of the people will tell you today that Demiral has to play. So I believe it's me that I'm a bit more conservative and secure. um, I'm going outside to bring five more people to subscribe. Thank you, Aziz John. But if it's tomorrow, it's tomorrow. It's also good. I'd say it's okay. It's okay. But it's always nice to change it. When I do it, the thing like that. Um, when do you think that Juventus will make another big investment in a player like De Ligt and Ronaldo? Well, the strategy of Juventus is quite clear. It's one big player, and then no, it's a mix between big players and young guys for the rejuvenation. That's why I was pissed off this summer when we bought so many young players. If I forget, Arthur is 23. We have McKennie, Kulusevski, Chiesa. All of these players are young players. And then we were linked with one a bit older guy, and then it was a drama on the channel because everyone was saying, yeah, Giuseppe, where is the rejuvenation project, blah 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 blah. We are doing it, and we are doing it really well, so we have to be happy about what we are doing now. That doesn't, when are we buying a big name, the strategy is clear: big names mixed with young players. But we had COVID, guys. We still have no supporters, no entries. Football is not the same anymore. It's difficult. We are living in a difficult world. Uh, you know, it's hard. And look at the transfer market of January. We are All the teams are waiting to start buying because they are waiting for until the last minute. It's difficult. It's really difficult. And then we have Chiesa, who is and a big name and young. Big name. I was not in favor, but he's changing. He's changing my mind. What a player at the moment. Chiesa is on fire. What a player. I'm really happy that I was wrong. Uh, but if we speak about big name, I'm speaking about uh, Ronaldo, De Ligt, Pogba. These are the real big names that when you sign them, you make a video, a beautiful video. Michael is saying, thanks for the lives and the content, Giuseppe. You are a machine. Machine needs to sleep also sometimes. I just subscribed with my old account. Guys, you don't have to fake. It will arrive. It will arrive at 10,500. But thank you. Thank you, Julian. Uh, we are near. We are that near. That near. Um, Giuseppe, I have a question. Why don't we use Felix Correa as a fourth striker? Because it's not a fourth striker, Felix Correa. Felix Correa is playing the same position as, if we play in a 4-3-3, he's playing a bit the Cristiano Ronaldo on the left. He can also play on the right, but more on the left. And it's a player that is more an attacking winger that can go more central than a real striker. This is not what Pirlo is asking today on the market. On the market, is asking for players like a Scamacca, a Quagliarella, a Morata. This is what we are looking for. Um, we don't know. We don't know. Some sources are saying that there are negotiations with Sassuolo for Scamacca, that is to Genoa, and others are saying that there is nothing. I don't know, but apparently the problem is that they want 25 million with an obligation to buy, so you have to buy it. And I don't know. Manchester City after Manuel Locatelli, that will be rise of price, but this is also why we couldn't buy Locatelli this season, guys. Why? Because Juventus really wanted him. Juventus and Pirlo wanted Locatelli immediately. But Sassuolo said, we don't want to sell him. If you really want to buy him, you give us 40 million euro. And Juventus at that time, they didn't have 40 million to spend for Locatelli because Locatelli was a promise. So, and we went for other targets like a Chiesa that was really needed. You can't have everyone at that moment. And we said, okay, if we continue to perform, we're taking next year. Otherwise, we pass. He continued to perform. He's really good, and now other teams are interested in him. It makes sense. Nobody was thinking that Ronaldo would sign for Juve. The same things could be with Juve signing Messi. If he will not agree with Barca anymore, only from marketing we will get money back fast. I agree with Bogdan on the principle of I don't care about his salary. Why? Because I believe also with marketing you pay back immediately. And having Messi and Ronaldo together, I'm sure that you went to scout about it. Now Messi is a player that I also like for sure, but it's a player that is not Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not a player that is taking big risk in his career. If he moves from Barcelona, I'm sure he will try to find a comfort zone somewhere where he knows that he will be at a comfortable place, and where better than Manchester City, where he knows Pep Guardiola. So, but yeah, that's what I think. I don't believe we will see Messi at Juve. It was amazing to see a lot of under 23 players on the pitch, but honestly, for the rejuvenation, we have to wait a little bit. But we started, Angelo, we started with a lot of rejuvenation project now. Now we have rejuvenation and we have a baby nation. Juventus is not doing baby nation. We are doing rejuvenation. And pay attention, because apparently, we have Jad who is saying 10,500. Is it true or not? I don't know. I have to check, but look at that. Look at that. Did I prepare it? I don't know if I prepared actually the slide. So let's put my finger and see. We did it. I prepared it in advance. I was not expecting to reach it today, but that's a beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. Um, really, really, really. Thank you, guys. 10,500. That's incredible, incredible, incredible. 10,500. That's beautiful. I love when I put my finger like that. I want to do it always pushing, and then it changed the numbers, but I didn't even prepare the next one. So no, thank you guys. Seriously, speaking about the difference between rejuvenation and baby nation is Rafia, Dragusin, and all these players. That is baby, Felix Correa, and so on. And then you have rejuvenation. With we were really with a lot of people that were really old, and we changed them. We sold them like Pjanic, more than 30 years, and then we took 23 years old Arthur. So we did a big work on that. Rejuvenation. Thank you, Alberto. Merci, Sylvain. Merci, Angelo. Uh, Grazie, Bogdan. Thank you, guys. Beppe, the pie must be signed. Isn't the strategy to sign those who knocked us out from Champions League? Yeah, but then I would have preferred to have a war. But yeah, 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 it's true. Uh, oh, it was good. It was good. For me, it's not a starter. So if you tell me now Dragusin is the best one in the world, I would tell you pay attention. Pay attention. Um, we need Rafia in the first team. He is a beast. Must give him more time. But Rafia, I heard so many great things about him, and I was happy that he could start today. Now he didn't start really well, and then he started to perform, to find his position. So there was a big difference between him and Portanova. He did really great. Now pay attention because our under 23 team is doing really well this season. So why should we take all the players away to put them in first team? I would pay attention with that because don't forget, if you play more than 5 games with the A team, you are not able to go back. So you are not able to go back. And if our team, our under 23 team, wins or is qualified, then we go in Serie B. And what means that our team will have even more experience because they will play versus better team and so on and so on. So that chance of going from third division to second division, I would not giving away just like that for a player like Rafia that will probably not play a lot. So let them grow, let them grow. Not too much, not too long, but let them grow. It's so rare for the people like me that have been on the channel for a while to see every day so many new names in the comments. Great, congrats, Beppe. Yeah, but for me as well, Mark, because I know you are there since really long time. But it's crazy, crazy every day to discover new people from new country. To I learned so many new cultures, discussing with people, other mentalities. I love the traffic light, for example, video that I start to do more and more now. I see that people are really angry because depending the player that you like, that I don't put in the right light and so on, then they put a dislike on the video. But you learn so much, and so many people are coming, and I'm sure that we have so many Juventus English speaking Juventus fan of the world that don't know the channel yet, and we have to make them discover it. So that's why, if you want to help, take the videos, share them in your WhatsApp groups of Juve fans, because I know how many underground WhatsApp groups there are. They have to come on the channel. They have um, like Tech Dojo. Tech Dojo. Do you think Juventus can win the Champions League with our best squad? But this is a question. Every time I answer, people are not happy with my answer. But I can't answer that question, unfortunately. Why? Because um, it depends on so many things. COVID, on the team that you are facing, when you are playing, physicality, the luck. Champions League, it's like a coin. It's you win, you lose. It's really, really difficult. Um, it's really difficult, really. But we have a good team, yeah, for sure. Are we ready now today in January? Probably not. Will we be ready in March, April? It's a crazy season, so why not? I would not give us like losers. Winners is a big word. Shout out from Montenegro, Vucinic. I remember I saw him live in Juve Milan at the stadium in 2011. Really crazy guy, Vucinic. I love him. It was one of the favorite players of my brother. He was so happy when Juventus signed him. And then you remember the celebration when he took off his short and he was celebrating without short. I love it. I believe 2021 can be our year. I hope so. Treble incoming. Look at that. Today we were nearly out of the Coppa Italia, but I totally agree with Mark. You deserve it, Jay. Everybody is thankful for your entertaining content. Thank you. It's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. but I love to do it. I love. I used to watch a lot of Italian YouTube, also in Italian, but since I found Giuseppe, he is my number one favorite. Grazie, Mark. Grazie. But I have to say, I have a lot of Italian YouTuber friends. They became my friends, like Colpo Gobbo, Nino JFC, Kinoshi, all these guys, Luca Toselli. They are really great guys and inspirations for me. I love what they are doing, and then I'm inspiring myself. I see how they work. I try to readapt at my way, because it's for sure it's a different culture. Speaking to an only Italian public and then going a bit abroad, that's a fact. But they are really great. But thank you, Mark. Thank you. Um, you had to be on the channel today for the first time. We did a watch along. You could have followed, but Juventus did some parts of the game really great, like the first half. Then we were a bit lost in the second half, unorganized and bad, and then we played again until the end to win it. Beppe, if you get to 1 million, I will move to Belgium and work for you. The problem, madam, is Juventus has only 3 million, a bit more than 3 million on YouTube. I don't believe that one day we can go for 1 million. That's impossible. But you never know in life. Let's first stabilize the 10K, go to 11, so that we are sure that we don't go under the 10, and then we see. One passion, one team, one YouTuber, GJustjuve fino alla fine. That I love that. Will you do more watch alongs? I don't know, because I'm exhausted, guys. It's so stressful. I don't like normally doing watch alongs because I can't concentrate. I'm too much emotional. And today we were playing versus Genoa in Coppa Italia, with the half of the team were babies, and I was going crazy. So imagine if we are playing really serious big games, then YouTube will ban me. But I took off my T-shirt, by the way, at a certain moment, and I'm sure my haters will put it on on Twitter, and they will mock me, but I don't care. So maybe we can do the Coppa Italia, all the Coppa Italia games. We can do that. Maybe that would be nice. 1 million. Time to rest. I think it's time to rest. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. You were great. You were great. Goedenacht, Gio. In het Nederlands. Kijk eens aan. I think Hakimi from Inter is at his best. What do you think about that? He's a really great player. I believe it was the perfect player for Conte in a 3-5-2. So really great. Now, Theo Hernandez was also really great. And then we Chiesa blocked him really great, even better. And we didn't see him. Buonasera, Siamak. In the Champions League, anything is possible. First, I want the team to play well, to be consistent. Yeah, and we are getting there. Hè? Oh, vanuit Nederland. Goeiedag, Ahmed. Het is altijd leuk om mensen te lezen in het Nederlands. Gute Nacht. Das ist aus Deutschland. Woher in Deutschland? Ich weiß nicht. Ich lebe in Belgien. See, I'm trying to practice my German skills and Dutch skills. But Dutch I speak every day for sure. But good night. Pirlo always say that Ramsey isn't physically able to play every match, but he played 3 games in a row and played really good. Yes, even if I was more convinced about the 20 minutes of McKennie than the ones of Ramsey last time in Sassuolo. Have a good night from USA. Thank you. What do you think about the signing of Dabo? It's a player that we really wanted already 2 years ago, but Ranieri was the trainer of Nantes, and he said no. So finally we have him, but it's a player that will be in the under 23. So we will evaluate him, but I don't know him really well. But looks like he's a really promising guy. You know, I don't promise that. If we go to the Champions League final, I go to my father with my brothers. But I can't. Maybe I do a live cam, but no, 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 no. People from Serbia, 10,500. Soon you will be able to fill the stadium with your fans. Have a bonne nuit. Merci Anis, ça me fait vraiment plaisir. So no, that can be a beautiful objective. I like that. So the stadium of Juventus is 41,000 people. 41,000. That would be beautiful if we would be able to fill a stadium all together. That would be great. 41,000 people. Respond to my comment. I don't know your comment. Again, another one. Respond to my comment. Let me try. Respond to my comment. I'm going up, Chris. Respond to my comment. I see only respond to my comment. Here we are. If we can't beat Porto, we do not deserve to win any title. But this is not a question. It's a fact. I don't know what I have to say about that. It's a fact. If you don't win the Serie A, it means that you don't win the Serie A. But it's a fact. But now every competition is different. It's not because you lose versus Porto that you can't win the Coppa Italia or the Serie A. They are all different competitions that you try to win all of them. You can fit 5 stadiums together here in Montenegro. Yes. What an effort from you today. Thanks for the watch along. We go for Inter now for Ciao Juventini. I enjoyed the game today, even if it was stressful in the end. It was. AJ. I have the same number of subscribers as the Juve Stadium has fans after COVID. Yeah, but you need to start. If you start, then you grow. If Juventus lose against Mera, that means they didn't win. It's true. Do you think that we will win the Scudetto? On Sunday will be an important one, but now we are more comfortable after the game that we won versus Milan, versus Sassuolo, versus Udinese just before. We are in a more comfortable position, but pay attention because Milan is still 40 points, so that means that they are doing really great this season. Roma is alive. Inter is still there. They don't have Champions League. They don't have Europa League. So it's a great Serie A to watch. Will we win it? I believe that we will win at the end, but not with a lot of points of advantage. But I believe that we will go for it. Yeah. We believe in the 10th in a row. I believe in it. I'm late. Key AC, I'm late. 10,500 subs. Amazing. I'm super happy. Really. I said for the love, let's try to have them today, and we had. So guys, this was it for me. I'm dead, and I have to rest because tomorrow I have a big day at work, and I have to start preparing for the Twitch for pitch or the pitch for Twitch. I don't know. It's always it's difficult to pronounce, but pitch for Twitch, the final Friday, 5 p.m. my time. That will be a big final, epic final. We need to win. I will give my best, my very best. Buonanotte a tutti. Forza Juve. Ciao guys. Ciao 3FSID666. Ciao Tech Dojo. Julian Dos Santos. Nociceptor Pain. That's a beautiful one. Lorenzo Esposito. Bogdan. Jason Matthew, George, Christian Mike, Dan Alone, El Guerrero, always there. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao. See you tomorrow.